Hey everyone, welcome back to Fin Treatment and Training. Today's routine is designed to strengthen and control the structures that contribute to IT band pain. All you'll need for today's exercises is a small step or other elevated surface, like a weight plate, or if you're at home, your least favorite book. Just kidding, you don't have to have that, but we will have modifications as we go throughout the routine today so that you can get benefit no matter where you are or what your circumstances are. Before we get started, make sure that you subscribe so you don't miss out on any other follow-along routines so you can keep your body feeling fresh and ready to go. Let's get started. This first exercise that we have for you today is called a lateral step down. The goal of this exercise is to strengthen the back side of the hip through here, as well as the muscles of the quad and the hip extensors. The reason for this is that a lot of reason that I see IT band pain come on is because of the weakness here, and what happens is as you have that weakness there, the hip will pop out to the side and it will lead to tension on the outside of the leg here. And that IT band stretches from, even though the pain is down here, that the fascia will come all the way up the leg and insert into the tensor fasciae lata muscle right up here near the hip. So if there's constant movement and tension out here, you're going to feel it down here at the knee. So with this exercise, a couple things. The first part is often when I see this exercise done, is people will drop their hip as they come down, and you'll see this kind of movement here, but that's the same kind of position where you get that tension on the outside here. So what I want you to do instead is make sure that as you come down, you're hinging at the hips and keeping these even. So you're coming back, tapping your foot on the ground so you're not falling over all the way, putting all your weight on the ground, but just lightly tapping and then pushing yourself back up to stand. So from the side, you'll see it's not necessarily just a drop here, but you're kind of hinging forward, getting the hips involved so that way you're extending through the hips and stabilizing at the same time. So with that being said, let's get started. We're going to do 8 rounds here, or 8 sets, 8 repetitions. My goodness, 8 sets, we'd be going crazy. Okay, so here we go. You're coming down, lightly tap, come back up. Make sure those hips stay even. There's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, we'll switch to that other side. With this one here, same idea, coming down. Also make sure that that knee is staying in line with the toes. Try not to swing it out to the side or letting it drop inside here, but keeping it just right along there. And if you need to as well, this exercise can also require a lot of balance. So it is okay to hold on to something, be near a wall or another surface, a countertop, whatever it is, or just a barbell, something there that you can just hold on to. But just to come down, get that little bit of a movement there. Okay, we're gonna go another round on each side here. But yeah, just taking out that balance aspect of things. If you have something to hold on to, then you can focus on the real goal of this exercise, which is to strengthen the outside and stabilize here, as well as moving properly through the backside. And as you're going through here, if you are struggling to control without just plopping down to the ground, then go ahead and step up, control down as best you can, step up normally, or just go down to where you can. Either that's here, come back up, but trying your best to go down. If you're the opposite, go ahead and try to reach forward, come back up. So control through the full range of motion, whatever that is for you. And we'll go one more. And we'll switch, we'll go one more on this side here. Nice little hinge. There's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Okay, we'll move the step and we'll go into the floor. So make sure you have a nice little space here. We're going to be alternating 2 different exercises down here. The goal of these is going to be working on hip extension. Similarly, we're trying to stabilize through here, but we'll also start to work on the range of motion out there. So as we're here, we're going to be doing a single leg bridge. So you'll lift one leg up and you're pushing all the way up tall and then coming back down. So we're going to go 10 of these. Here's 2, 3, 4. If you're struggling here and you can't quite get all the way up high as you can, go ahead and push up with 2, hold it, lift, and just control it down. Just a little modification for you. Otherwise, just keep going as is. Full range of motion all the way up, all the way back down. There's 10. And we'll switch legs. As you go here, if you're feeling it, you know, some people I'll see, they'll start to say, Andrew, I'm starting to cramp here. Well, if you bring your foot out there, it's going to demand a lot in the hamstring because you're going to be pulling that knee together. If you bring your foot in a little bit closer, it should help to take off at least a little bit of that stress through the hamstring and shift it into your glute. But we're really trying to extend here, so you will still feel a little bit of that hamstring activating here, and that's a totally normal and good feeling. Okay, we'll switch over. The next exercise, you're going to be laying on your side, and we're going to target different muscle fibers here of the back side of the hip. So especially if you get IT band pain when you run or go upstairs, you often get it in various different planes. So we're going to be working here, starting off with your foot out in front, and you're lifting up high, and back down. We're going to go 8 in each position here. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. You should feel this right in the back of the hip. Now you're going to go legs straight. Bottom leg can be bent a little bit just for stability. And you're coming right up. The goal with this as well is to make sure to keep those hips stacked. Oftentimes, I'll see people, especially if it's difficult to lift up, there's 8, but they'll tip to the side and kind of fall back, and then pretty much you're kicking forward. And that just eliminates everything that we're going for. So try to keep those hips stacked. We'll reach back here, and we're gonna go 8 kicks slightly back, diagonal there. There we go. Okay, we're gonna hit that other side now. Same thing. You're gonna come forward and up. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And straight. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And slightly extended. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Whew. Almost went to 10 there. Okay. We're going to go back to that single leg glute bridge. And as we do this, kind of the reason that we're going through both legs is just because even with the, let's say the IT band pain is on your left side, that doesn't necessarily mean that your weakness or your stiffness, immobility that is leading to that is on this leg. Oftentimes I'll see, we'll start here, here's one, with runners or other athletes, anything that involves being on your feet, you have to check both sides, because if one side is weak or stiff or doesn't have great control, it can affect that side or the other side as it tries to compensate and kind of make up the difference. So we're going to cover our bases today and make sure that we're building that strength and control on both sides, nice and even. Good, switch. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, and back to our favorite here. Nice little burner to finish. So you've got the foot out in front, and we're coming up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You might even notice as we go here, which side feels stiffer, which side feels weaker to you. That just means that as you keep working on it, it's going to get stronger and feel better. One thing just to remember is, IT band pain is something that comes on gradually and goes away gradually as well. So this isn't going to be a magic cure-all. You're walking away with, no pain from here on out just after this. But as you continue to build these habits of strengthening the hip, strengthening just those different movement patterns or hinging at the hip, you're going to start to see a difference here. Got 2 more. 1, 2, woo! Okay, flip, we got one last side here. We'll be all set for today. Leg out in front, coming up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and straight. 1, 2, keep the hips stacked. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Last one here, slightly extended. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, last one, and 8. Good work, everyone. Thanks for joining me today for the IT band routine. Like I said before, it can take time, but consistency in building those habits is going to make a world of a difference. Make sure that you like this video if you found it helpful, and subscribe so you don't miss out on any more follow-along routines. I hope to see you in the next one.